guys. So after doing skincare and getting all cute, I just wanted to show you guys what I have bought from the grocery store yesterday, that I have purchased from Aldi's. And so there are a couple of things that I shop, well, a couple of places that I shop from of getting healthy foods that I eat. And so there are places like Whole Foods that I shop at. I shop at Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, Sprouts. Every now and then I get a little things from Walmart, but I mostly shop at Trader Joe's and at Sprouts, but I do go to Aldi's every now and then too. So I wanted to show you some of the places that I do get most of my good foods from. So this is what I eat. I eat a lot of greens. I love green salads. And this is how I drop a lot of most of my weight, okay? When I started my journey back in 2019. And at 2019, year 2019, I was 340 pounds. I just blew my weight up to that point, and I knew at that point there was time for me to make a changes. I was starting to hurt. It was hard on my knees. It was hard on my joints. It was hard for me to stand longer than 8 hours. I put it this way, I was in pain. It was hard for me to get around. I just couldn't do a lot, so I had to make some changes in my diet, okay? The way I eat, all this stuff, okay? So, let me tell you a little bit about the testimony. So, back in 2019, I was working in a hair store. Well, I'm still working in a hair store. I shared my testimony at my church I was going to, and it was at Victory at the time. And I remember just talking to the Lord, and I was telling the Lord, I was like, I said, Lord, you said by your stripes we are healed. And I remember telling the Lord that I just don't feel healed. And I felt like something was just going on with my body. My knees felt like it was giving out. I was feeling all this inflammation in my body, aches and pain, needles, sharp pains. And so it was hard for me to walk. It hurts when I get out of bed. It hurts when I get in bed. And so I just remember God speaking in my heart, and I remember him telling me to start from the beginning. And at that time, I just didn't get what he was saying. And I just so happened to have my Bible at work. And so I started reading from the beginning of the Bible, and I remember God speaking to me and saying, start from the beginning, and saying that I've given you everything you needed from the earth. And at that time, Victory was getting ready to start a 21-day fast, and which was the Daniel fast. And so I was like, okay. So I remember talking to Pastor Paul at that time. And I went up to Pastor Paul and I said, okay, I could do a 21-day fast. And I said, but you know what? I'm going to go at the end of the month. And this was like around the beginning of January is when I first started. So I went to the end of the month. And so I was like, okay, and I'm not going to lie, at the beginning it was hard, and I was like, okay, because I'm so used to eating junk food, meats, burgers, fast foods, all the bad things I knew that was bad for me. So I just said, okay, you know what? I can do this, I can do this. And I remember what God was saying to me. And so I just said, okay, I'm going to keep going, I'm going to keep going. And I just kept going, I just kept going, and I just kept going. And I remember my daughter coming to me, and she was saying, Mama, have you heard of Dr. Sebi? And I was like, no, I've never heard of Dr. Sebi. So she introduced me to Dr. Sebi by watching all his YouTube videos. So I started looking up YouTube videos about Dr. Sebi. And when I started watching Dr. Sebi, I started looking at all his videos of what we should eat and what we should not eat. And I just started getting deep and deep and deep into it. And I was like, wow, I did not know all this about the foods. So the more I got into it and I started studying about vegan, plant-based, and I didn't know where to begin and how to begin into the vegan, plant-based diet. So I started looking up how to start vegan plant-based diet. And the first thing that popped up on YouTube channel was this lady called sweetPotatosoul. And I said, okay, sweetPotatosoul. So I started following her on YouTube, which you can look her up for beginning of sweetPotatosoul. So I followed her on YouTube, beginning of sweetPotatosoul. So she started showing you how to come up with all of these meals. And I started eating them. And y'all, when I say it was transforming it. So I started transferring into the transferring, like Transformer, robot in disguise. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, I'm tripping over here. So now, anyway, so I started getting off into the vegan, started studying about vegan and plant-based and all this stuff and learning about it and started studying about foods and thought I'd give it a try. And wow, I just started feeling good. It wasn't so much about, well, yeah, it was. I wanted to lose weight, but then I didn't realize I started feeling good and my body started changing and I started detoxing and all this stuff. And then I noticed my skin started clearing up, my mind started clearing up, and I was like, Lord, this is amazing. And if I knew what I knew back then, I would have done this a long time ago, you know? And so I just decided, you know, I want to become a vegan. I want to study more and learn more of becoming a plant-based vegan. And so I just went for it. I just did it. And I started really doing this. And God just led me to it. And my body just started healing on its own. Then the pain started going away. I mean, then the weight just started falling off. But here's the thing. I started losing weight. And I started losing weight. But then I got addicted to sugars again. I got addicted to sugars again. And then I noticed my weight started coming back on again. But even though I was still not eating meat, I gave up all the meat, all the animal products. But I started eating sugars again. Then around 2023, no, I want to say, was it 2020? Yeah, 2023. I noticed that the inflammation started coming back because I started getting addicted to sugars. Y'all, I will go to Quick Trip, QT, Come and Go, and I will go get a freezy, and I will get those big giant ones, those big giant ones. I would drink 3 of those a day. After church, I would go get another one. And then I would get one in the middle of the day. And I would get one at night. Because, you know, when you go to Come and Go so much and they see your face so much, they be like, okay, have a good day. Because that's all you wanted. Oh, that's all right. You good. That's all you right. You good. You good. You good. You good. And I was starting to feel crazy. Even though I was eating healthy, but still addicted to sugar. Then my body started to hurt. And then next thing you know, I was limping. And one day I was at church. And this time I was going to Legacy Church at time. The church that I attend to now. I'm going to Legacy now. I'm at Legacy now. Okay? So, and I was just praising God, you know, just praising God. And I was sitting down, and as I was getting ready to get up, my knees locked on me. It locked. Like, I literally couldn't get up. And I was like crying hard. I was like, oh my God, what's happening? What's happening? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. And so I started limping. And I was limping. I said, something has happened. The Lord was like, what you do? What did you do? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I said, start from the beginning and keep going. So no, I had to go right back to the sugars. I went back to the sugars. So then what happened was I had to make an appointment to go to the doctor. So when I went to the doctor, okay? So when I went to the doctor, they had to do x-rays on my knees. And then they did ultrasound to make sure I didn't have a blood clot, okay? So when they did that, they found no blood clot. Thank you, Lord. But then when they did the x-ray on my knees, they was like, you have arthritis. And I said, oh, no. No, I don't. I said, the devil is a lie. And so then I was like, oh, no, no, no. And then they was like, Tanya, you about to be a borderline diabetic. I said, oh, no. The devil surely is a lie. I said, no. And so then I was like, oh, no. I'm supposed to cut off the sugars. That is it. No. I'm going right back to the beginning what the Lord said. And so then after that, there was no more coolies. No more freezy, no more sugar. So I cut sugar all the way off. And then when I cut those sugars off, my stomach went all the way flat. Okay? So I cut the sugar off my diet. No more sugar. And like I said, y'all, I haven't had no meat. So I started with no meat back in 2019. Here it is 2024, okay? So I haven't had meat in 6 years. 6 years, okay? So all I eat is plants. I eat nothing but plants. That's all I eat. And I make meals out of it. I try to create some meals. And then I try to come up with some ideas. And then I go on YouTube and try to get meals from there, or Google up some stuff. Just ramming up and just scraping up some stuff and just trying to find something that tastes good. And just eat it. And then sometimes I do the intermittent fasting. And the intermittent fasting, guys, is amazing. Like sometimes I do the 24-hour intermittent fasting. Or sometimes I do like 7 in the morning and don't eat again till 7 at night. And I don't snack in between. But then I work out. And I go in the gym and just work out, you know. But so since I don't eat sugars anymore, let me tell you the sugar that I do eat. So this is vegan sugar, okay? This is sugar in the raw. Sugar in the raw, yes, sugar in the raw. And so what this is, I thought I had a bowl with one out. But I'm going to just take one out the package. You only need one packet. Now, you can take two, but I only do one. And this is what it looks like. There's a little packet of sugar. And I tell you what, it does come in just some sugar you could just pour. But I just like the one packet. And you get like, how many is in here? 100. Yeah, 100 packet. And it is, I hope you can see that, but it's vegan. It's actually vegan. It's raw. And so what I do with this sugar is that when I make a fruit bowl, I just put it in my fruit and let it sit for a few seconds and just snack on the strawberry, blueberries, blackberries, wild berries, anything berries. And it tastes so good. Or you could put it in, you know, if you're making iced coffee, whatever, or your coffees or whatever. This is raw sugar. So So this is my sugar, okay? So the things that I eat, I'm about to show you guys. And so strawberries, I put it in my salad when I want to make a strawberry salad. And if I want to make a plant-based chicken salad, you got your gardenia. You got your gardenia. Plant-based chicken. And sometimes I don't even really do this at all. Sometimes you have to be careful with some of the, I would say, I really don't eat this. Sometimes I do when I just want a meat feeling, even though it's just plants. But it has 15 grams of protein. I try to put proteins in my diet because my doctor always say, you know, you need some protein, you need some protein, and I try to put a lot in there. But I try not to do a lot of processed foods because you got to be careful with some of the processed food, even in a vegan plant-based process. So I try to do everything all plants, but I'm going to learn how to make my own black bean burger myself. And then you have the gardenia plant-based. It's also have 14 grams of protein. And I probably, if I do eat this, it's probably one time a week. That's it. Then I got to have my dates. Whoa, dates. Whoa, dates. I eat my dates. So I have that. And if you want a little season, you know, I take my little season and I get my little vegan season. Yeah, I hope y'all can see that. Because again, y'all, I'm learning to YouTube. I told you I'm working. I'm out of an iPhone 7. I'm behind, okay? Don't laugh at me. I know y'all laughing at me. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. And I got some dry roasted almonds. See? Dry roasted almonds. Ooh. Okay. And I'm going to put this back in the freezer, guys, because it is starting to unthaw, and I do not plan to cook these today. So I'm going to put them back in the freezer. Okay. Here we go. And this is a little pasta. So this is like spaghetti, vegan spaghetti. It's green. So you can make all kind of stuff with veggies. I put like all kind of junk in this, y'all. When I say junk, like good, healthy junk in here to just make it fulfilling, you know. So I use that. And of course, you know, got to have my green. I get excited when it's just all greeny and stuff, you know. And so this is spring mix. This is my spring mix, y'all. I go through this. This thing will be gone in a week. Because I eat a lot of this. So that explains why I go to the bathroom 3 times a day, which you supposed to, okay? That's why when I went to the doctor, see, I'm about 53 years old. So when I went to go get a colon coloscopy, I told y'all my English was bad. So when I went to go get that done, the doctor told me, he said, I will see you back in 10 years. 10 years. He said, you are so clean back there. So that's good feeling, you know. He didn't find nothing. You know why? Because I'm cleansed. When the Lord told me to take everything, let me tell y'all something. I hear people say all the time, I can't afford to eat healthy. Well, I can't afford y'all 2 for $2 from McDonald's because I can't afford y'all medication that y'all pay $2,000 a month for. I can't afford that. So this is my medication. When the Lord said, take from the earth, this is my medication. that he has given me. He has given it to me. So I can't afford that a month. So when I go to the doctor and they give me good news, that's my medication that God has given me, okay? And so now you see all of this. This is all of my almonds, but it's in the half. So I put this all in my salad. Sometimes I put it in my yogurt. I put this in my oatmeal. Y'all will see me make oatmeal. I do not make plain oatmeal, okay? It's just not plain. You will see me how I make my oatmeal. It's not plain, okay? And then I got more nuts. Okay, so this is a salad topper. Okay, so I put this all in my salad. You will see how I make my salad too. I don't make just plain salad, y'all. My daughters will tell y'all that. They love my salad. And other people I made it for. So, this is a salad topper. And, yes. You know I got to have my smoothie. This is a super green smoothie blend with mangoes, papaya, and kale, and spinach. Now, on the back of this, sugar. Zero. I have a habit, only 70 calories. I have a habit of every time I go to the grocery store, I have to read the label, okay? I got to know what's in it. And I study to see what they put in stuff. Because if it's stuff in there that I don't understand and I don't know what's in it, I screenshot it. I go home. I look it up. And if it's something I'm not supposed to put in my body, it don't go in my body. Put it back in the freezer. Okay? All right. Now, another thing, the oil that I use, it's avocado oil. Avocado oil is what I use, okay? So every now and then I put it in my salad. Not all the time. I don't use it all the time, but I do use this. Sometimes if I'm doing if I have a taste for something fried, like if I want to make some fried mushrooms, I may use this. But I don't fry all the time, you know. And what else? I got my cantaloupe, loop. So I got my cantaloupe, and that's what I was trying to mention early when I was doing my skincare, and I could not mention the name early. So this is the cantaloupe, okay? And that was watermelon and cantaloupe, okay? And I get my proteins, y'all, dang, from tofu. That's right, a tofu. So I get my tofu. That's it, right here, my tofu. Okay, I get it, tofu. And I also eat jackfruit? Yeah, jackfruit, okay? It's also got that meat taste to it too. And I got my Mrs. Dash. So my Mrs. Dash, everything but salt, and Southwest Chipotle. Okay, this gives you the kick spice, and this is like what I put on my avocado toast. When I make an avocado toast, I put that on there. And this is salt free because I don't want to do a lot of sodium in my diet, and I don't want to be like the Oompa Loompas and blow up like this. Okay. So I don't put that in there either. And I got my cuties. And I really got this for my daughter, my 19-year-old, because y'all, she loves these little things here. So, and then I got my sweet potato. I got some sweet potatoes, so sometimes I cook these and just eat them by themselves. I put some plant-based butter in it, some cinnamon, and I top it with some what else I put on it? I forgot what I put on here. Oh, some vegan rice on top of this, and I just eat it by itself just like that. That is my meal sometime for my dinner. And then I got loads of, if I can get this right quick. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I got loads of avocados. Like, I love avocados. And avocados have a lot of proteins in them too. And fiber. Okay? One time, y'all, let me tell y'all what happened to me. Let me tell you, I ate so much of this, y'all. I stayed in the bathroom for hours. I thought I was gonna die. I ate so much of these. I was like, Lord, somebody gotta call the ambulance, because you supposed to have really, I think you're supposed to have like an avocado a day. But y'all, I ate so much of this. Lord, I went to the bathroom. I was like, woo, I was full of fiber. Okay. You will stay gassy. Okay. So I have that. And I love, y'all know I love blueberries. 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 I got to have my blueberries. So I will make a blueberry salad. And I put it in my yogurt. And I put sometime when I'm making my oatmeal. I'm telling y'all my ingredients. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving y'all a little hint. I put this in my everything. And this also, I put this off, like I said, when I make me oatmeal. I don't make a plain oatmeal, y'all. My oatmeal is plain because it's boring when it's plain. I'm going to show y'all how I make it. Okay? My raspberries. So I got 2 of those because I love raspberries. I put them in my everything. I won't say everything, but and I got my little bitty tomatoes. I got 2 big things of tomatoes because I love tomatoes. And then I got 2 big things of strawberries. I love my strawberries. I have to buy strawberries, a whole lot of strawberries, because my daughter would tear my strawberries up. Now, I'm the only one in my household that eats healthy around here. Everybody else around here do not. Okay? So people ask me all the time, how do you eat healthy and they don't? How does that bother you? I say, no, it don't bother me at all. I have to watch out for my own health. Okay? It don't bother me at all because I have to control what I put in my own mouth. Okay? Now I have some barley and lentils, and they also vegan. If you can see that little word right there. I can't get this camera to focus right, but I hope you guys can kind of see it. I don't know if I can get it to work. Vegan. But it's vegan. But I got this from Otis. And then Aldi's. I hope I'm saying that right, y'all. And this one is called Fibro. I don't, whatever this is. I ain't never tried this, but I think I'm saying it right. Faro, whatever. It's vegan, but I was gonna give it a try. So also. This is, I'm almost out. I got to get some more, but I got this at, this is called Plant Complete Vegan. You can see it right here. If I could try to, I don't know if I got this camera. Lighting is, I hope y'all can see that. Dang it. I can't get it to focus, but this is what I use when I go work out. But this has, 21 grams of protein, if y'all can kind of see that. Yeah, let me see. I got this at Atkins, this here, but it's got 21 grams of protein. It's got the muscle, and I use this when I'm working out, before and after. But it tastes really good. It's not nasty. You know, like some of those protein powders be having that little nasty taste. But this one is really, really good. So I got that. And then I got my green juice. I got this from Trader Joe's right here. This is a power of the 7 greens. It's got 7 different greens in this, y'all. And sometimes I drink this in the morning when I don't feel like eating breakfast. I just want something pep me up. And so I drink this. So it's almost gone, so I'm gonna have to get some more of this, but this stuff is really the bomb, okay? You can get this at Trader Joe's, and this is called the Power of 7 Greens. And then I got my oat milk. I also drink coconut milk, oat milk, stuff like that. But I mostly drink coconut milk, oat milk. I do not do no regular milk. I do not. Everything I learned from Dr. Sebi is amazing. And then I got my oats, okay? I'm almost out. I need to get some more. And I just love this, okay, y'all? I get the plain kind. I don't do anything with brown sugar and all that stuff that they add in it. I add my own ingredients because you know what you're putting in there, okay? So I do not do that, okay? So, and then these little brown things in here, these little chocolatey things, these are little coconuts. Coconuts, if I'm saying this right. You can get these at Whole Foods, Trader Joe's. I don't know if Trader Joe's no, Trader Joe's do not. I have not seen these at Trader Joe's. I know Whole Foods has them, and who else has these? Whole Foods and Sprouts. These are only 2 places where I figure you only could get them, I think. Yeah. Because Walmart, those places don't have them, but Trader Joe's don't have them. But just Whole Foods and Sprouts. And I put these in my yogurt. I surely do. Y'all gonna see one day how I make my own yogurt. Yeah. No, okay. I'm telling y'all, when you eat healthy, you just got all this full of energy. So yeah. So that's what I have. And then, what else? Am I missing anything over here? Oh, yeah. So I have this. I'm almost gone, y'all. Y'all can see I'm down to the bottom of the bag. But this right here is granola. This is also vegan. This is like a lava crunch. I like crunch. You know, I like crunchy things. So this is called dark chocolate and peanut butter. So when you want something sweet, you ain't feeling no guilt and still losing weight. This right here is so amazing. So amazing. And so this right here, I put this in my sometimes I put it in my oat milk. I'm telling y'all gonna see how I do my healthy oat milk and still be good. And sometimes I put this in my yogurt. And one time I put it in my salad, just experiment. But it was a different kind though. I didn't use the chocolate because it kind of weird. But I got another one that I thought I'd try. And this one came from Walmart. Because Walmart is kind of trying to have some plant-based stuff in there a little bit. They're trying to kind of get on a healthy side, you know. And so, so I got this from Aldi's. This one, y'all can see it. This one is, it's called Simply Nature. It's a coconut cacao. It's what this is. What I was trying to say, I don't even know if I'm saying it right. But it's kind of like these with the little nibbles. And so this is a superfood granola. And that's what I like. I like superfood. So this is like a superfood. And then it's gluten-free oats. And I like it's got the sesame seeds in it with the sesame seeds. And so this is kind of stuff I put in my yogurt because I like that crunch. You kind of see it in the what's in the bag. So, but I like the fact that it has the coconut in it, and it contains nothing but just the almonds and coconut. That's all that's in it, you know. No dairy or nothing like that in it. Okay, so here's another one for your dark chocolate lovers. So you got the dark chocolate and sea salt. Okay, gluten-free oats. So I got both of them, and I got them at Aldi's too. And it also contains nothing but same thing, almond and coconuts. Like I said, I have to read the label. I have to know what's in it. Yes, and I have to. It's a habit. Okay. Yep. One is 10% wheat. Very little. So that's what's in that, and I have to have me carrots and me salad. So anyway, you guys, that is pretty much of this video. I have more of everything. I have a lot to show you on my foods, but I'm running out of cabinet space, counter space. So I eat more than what y'all see that's healthy. It's just taking more out. But I eat, far as the bread, if I eat bread, it's the Ezekiel bread. That's the only bread that I would eat. I don't eat no other bread. And I try to watch how much bread I eat. If I have a craving for an avocado toast, I would eat only one piece of bread, far as in avocado toast. But if I know I'm going out to eat with some friends or with my daughters, I won't eat an avocado toast because that'll be too much bread. But if I do eat an avocado toast and I know I'm going out with some friends or with my daughter and I want a plant-based burger, I won't do no buns. I would just do a bunch of lettuce. They know me by heart to know how to make my plant-based burger. So they will put like a bunch of lettuce, and then they will put my patty in between the lettuce, and I just eat it like that with a knife and a fork. That's how I would eat it without the bun. And then I would get sweet potatoes as my fries. So this is how I'm losing the weight. So the weight loss, I have lost a total of 111 pounds is what I've lost. And so to reach my goals, I have to lose 50 more pounds to reach my goals. And once I lose 50 more pounds, right now my BMI is at 44, and which is good. So once it get a flat 30, then my insurance will cover my tummy tuck, hey, and they will lift the girls up, okay? So I will get my goal, and then I don't know where the Lord is going to lead me. But again, it's not my will, it's thy will. And I don't know if the Lord is leading me to ministry of health. I don't know where he's leading me to, but I really think that a lot of people needs to know God's plan in all the foods that he has given us. The medicine is in his food. It's been that way. But we got sidetracked of eating things that is so bad for us. It tastes so good, but so bad for us, that God has given us all the medicine that we need. And so, you know, it feels good to go to the doctor and the doctor say, oh, wow, your blood pressure is better than mine. Oh, wow. They check your breathing and say, oh, your lungs sounds good. All because everything that you're eating is all in his, it's there. And it was something, before I close this video, there was something that my daughter said. She said, when we pray over our food, why do we pray over our food that God never intended for us to eat in the first place? And I said, that is very good. She said, Mom, if God told us certain things in the Bible for us not to eat, then why are we praying over that blessing? For an example, he talked about pork in the Bible. If we wasn't supposed to eat it, then why are we eating it and saying, Lord, thank you for the food that you provide for us, when he told us not to eat it in the first place? I said, that's a good question. So if he gave us and told us that he has given us to us from the earth, shouldn't we be thankful for that he gave us to us, and then it's healing our bodies? Shouldn't we be praying for that? So every day when I eat these foods, I said, thank you, Lord, for the healing, because he said, by his stripes, you are healed. He didn't say you're going to be healed. He didn't say you may be healed. He didn't say you might be healed. He said you are healed. Thank you for watching this video. God bless.